Video is a powerful marketing tool. Do you want to know how to use video to engage your customers, your clients, or your patients for your business, your practice, or maybe an after-hours hustle or project that you're doing? Well, I just did a 45-minute webinar over the weekend where I shared lots of examples, all the tools, tips, strategies to use video to do just that. To reach people, engage them with your product or service, and convert them into clients or patients. All right, check it out. Okay, guys. Well, great to have some time to spend with you today. I think we'll have about 45 minutes together to just get into everything about video marketing, ways to use video. The way I'm going to do this with you, I'll use some slides as talking points, but I want to have feedback. If I'm saying something that you agree with, or I'll ask you guys if you could give me a thumbs up or something like that to acknowledge that you're getting it, or that it's making sense. Along the way, you'll see I'll ask about that. I'm going to share lots of examples because Walker Creative works with companies and businesses and practices all over North America. And so we have a lot of experience, all types of businesses, but lots of things we're doing with each one of them. And so my slides will refer to those. And what I really hope is that by sharing examples of things that have really worked and are happening, you can transpose that into whatever it is that you're doing and see how you could do it or how you could adjust something to what you're doing. All right, everybody good? All right, there we go. I see thumbs up. Thank you. And as many screens as you can, if you can be on and I can see your face, I love it. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. Okay. Okay, everybody can see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so of course we're going to talk about video marketing and how we can powerfully engage and convert your target customers. I love that several of you talked about how you have your job, but you're looking at how you're going to sort of move over to a hustle or to something that you could take your dream or some business you want to create, and how this is a tool that you can use to do that, to start creating customers that are buying from you. The key, of course, is with all of this, and you've probably heard this if you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, looking at what good marketing experts, what they're doing is they're getting attention. And video, of course, is the biggest tool out there right now. If you can get good at talking on these things, these little devices we've got that we don't really use for phones anymore, but we use them to be connected on social media and text each other. And if you can get attention, that is the game. And if we can get good at it, video is our way to do it. So using video, just some statistics just to get our base here of why we need to go with video. Over 2 billion people are subscribed to YouTube, and it is the second biggest search engine. So when you think of, you might be on Yahoo or Bing, and then of course Google. Google is 80% of search traffic is on Google, but second to Google, and Google owns YouTube, by the way, if you didn't know that, second to Google, just searching for things, is YouTube. So it goes Google, YouTube, and then like Yahoo, Bing, and then below that. 82% of businesses use video as a marketing tool, and that's continuing to go up every year. 78 people watch online videos every single week, and then 55% are watching them every day. And customers would rather learn about a product or service, and I think you all could admit this, that if you could watch a short video about a product or service that you are looking at, buying or getting a service, that if there was a short video about it, that would be an easier way to consume that content. And social media posts with video is getting a lot more views, like double the number of views when you're using video on social media. And we're going to use video to increase brand awareness, increase your social following, increase your web rankings. And the guys out there, I know SEO Jungle is here and Dawn is here. You guys in the marketing world, video is a huge item, and there's multiple reasons why it's going to help your SEO, your search engine optimization, so that your website, the center of your business today, so that your website ranks highly, and so it's on the first page of Google for that industry that you are. And when we talk about that, well, we're talking about keywords, but that's just the term used to when people are searching in your industry for your products or services. So let's just use a veterinarian. If you're looking for vaccinations for your puppies, you want to make sure that your website in your community comes up first when searching for a vet instead of your competition. And then, of course, how do we use video to convert someone who is a lead, either cold, warm, or super hot, convert them from their possibility to buy from you to we're going to get them to make that purchase. How long, a question, does anybody have a question of how long their video should be? Has that ever been a question you've had?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good. I see a couple of responses. Thank you for the thumbs up. 2 minutes is the sweet spot for a how-to or informational video. You can see the stat there is 1 to 2 minutes, and then it starts to fall after that. So that's the answer to that question. But I want to give a little more on this is if you have a complicated product or service, and let's say it is going to take 5 minutes to explain it, but you're not going to be hemming and hawing and scrambling to get some, oh, wait, I have a note here, I'm going to explain it to you, but you're actually scripted out a good outline and you know what you want to say, and you say it with intentionally say it and explain whatever that product or service is and how it works, and either show it to me, tell me, this is how it works. It opens here and you put these in your ears and you keep me interested, then it's okay for it to be 5 minutes if it requires 5 minutes to do the video. But you don't want to do it for 5 minutes just for the sake of trying to go as long as you can. That's useless and will lose the viewers. So while 2 minutes is the sweet spot or just below that, and if you can talk about something in a minute, that's even better. If you want to talk longer, it's okay as long as you keep me interested. All right. And part of that, of course, is experience and getting good at doing videos so that someone really does want to hear what you have to say for as long as you want to talk about it. All right. So ways that we can use video on Facebook and of course, Instagram as well, and LinkedIn is you can do a video and you can do it live on these things, which is great. But sometimes many of us would rather not be live because you don't know if you're going to make a mistake or something, and you can record it. This over here on the left is a vet client of Walker Creative. And this is one of the staff there. She happens to be great on video. She happens to like doing it. She's a millennial, barely a millennial because she's probably 22. And they did a gift. They did some kind of contest. Once a month they do a contest. And so she's doing a video that she's doing it on her phone. One of the other staff is holding it. And she's explaining you're going to get this doggy gift of this basket with toys in it for your dog if you win the contest. And she launches the contest. That's a great thing to do. And it's really simple because you're just launching a contest to win something and putting it out on social media organically. So you put this on a tripod. You can get one of these little, really $29 or cheaper tripods on Amazon. Put your phone on it, or get a friend or family member to hold it for you, and announce something. Announce a contest, announce some way of getting engagement, and do that. This middle one is a flying car. We have a client who is a flying car manufacturer out of Oregon. And they did a graphic, like an animated graphic of how this flying car opens and closes and how it works. And they posted that. Of course, you can see one of the points of this is if you look at the engagement of these videos, That at 1,129 people reached, 186 engagements on the flying car one. It's a flying car. Of course, it's pretty interesting. But look over here at the veterinarian. That's a contest. 108 comments, 31 shares, 3,000 views. So video works to get engagement, right? Then you get over here. This is a physical medicine center in South Carolina. And that's Megan. She's the office manager. And I try to push her to do once a week. We don't always get it. You know, you want to do it as much as you can. But she does updates. She just takes her phone, like a selfie, and she goes, hey, everybody out there on Facebook, this is Megan at Carolina Rehab. You know, we just, you know, helped this lady with her knee. We did these exercises. She went from being in a wheelchair to being able to walk with her grandkids again. You know, this is what we do all the time. We hope you have a great week. Things like that. Took 30 seconds for her to share and just put a video together like that on Facebook. And it can be about a client. It can be about a success story. It can be about they're letting everybody come in to donate. Let's say it's July. They actually did this where Megan went on, did a video and said, you can come to the practice and you can drop off donated school supplies, pencils, pads, all that kind of stuff, crayons, markers, and we are collecting all we can do. So, hey, everybody out there, if you want to support the local schools, bring all this stuff to Carolina Rehab. It gets people into the practice. It's super great goodwill for the local community. And so she got on here. That's not that particular video, but she did do that. Got massive engagement because it does these things, which video is nice to watch, but it also creates all this connection with the local community. So if you have a product or service or a business that is community oriented, that you're selling to the people in your community, anything you can do to connect to others. And I'll make a point here is you've heard of influencers, but this doesn't need to be Kardashian or any of these other, what you think of as influencers. This could be someone like who has a city council position, who is the mayor. We have a vet who they do work on the mayor's dog. So, you get something going where you do a fundraiser and you get the mayor to share out that you're doing the fundraiser. You have people connected to you, I guarantee it, who are influencers. They might not have millions of followers, but they might have a couple thousand in your community. Kahumi has a friend named Taro, and he is the owner of the largest Kahumi. He is the owner of the largest sushi chain of restaurants in her community. I happen to know this because Kahumi and I have worked together on videos, and I interviewed Taro. And so she got his willingness to come in and be interviewed as a testimonial because he uses her plants and moss art in his restaurants. Who would have known that Taro happens to have millions of followers on his Instagram account? He is a massive influencer. We didn't really know that when we started with him. And then it became massive, and she's done Japanese nights where she has sushi nights at her it's like a plant museum factually. So you have people connected to you that are influencers, big or small. And so when you can connect with them, do a video and then work with them so that they also share out your video because you're doing something with them. If you happen to go and have a booth at a farmer's market, well, support the farmer's market and then get the farmer's market organizers to share out your video even farther to their connections, right? So it doesn't even have to be video. We're talking about video right now, but it could be a post, it could be a picture. But consider the power of influencers that you're connected to and you may not have thought of when you're talking about what you're trying to push out there with your products and services. All right. Is that helpful? People getting me? Awesome. Okay, good. Like, I forgot your name, the beautiful blonde hair coming across your eye there.
Ida.
Ida. Hey, Ida. Well, you have people that are, that have your crystals, that have your candles, that probably love your product and buy your product, and they might have a business of their own that they have your product in, They have, I imagine, I might be wrong, but like yoga studios, things like this, where they're influencers in their group of people and could help you get it out there if you did a little video about new candles you've made or the new necklaces you've created.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's keep rolling. So your Facebook page. When you record a video, make sure you put it on your Facebook page. You actually, I'm going to say a word, natively put it on Facebook. And all that means is that you upload it from, let's say you record it on here, and then you get it off of your phone onto your laptop. And then when it's on your laptop, you might use iMovie or some inexpensive editing software to clean it up. Then you upload it directly to Facebook. Facebook gives you more power to get that further out there if you're using their platform to share your videos. So while we all think of YouTube, and I'll talk about YouTube a lot, is you want to natively, meaning put it on the Facebook servers, upload your video onto the Facebook servers. You can do it right on your phone. If you're not going to do any editing of it, you can just put it right onto Facebook, right on your phone. So use Facebook, get all your videos out on Facebook as well as YouTube, and I'm going to cover that in a minute. What does video do? It builds trust and long-term growth. Video, and this, intrinsically you know this about video, but it establishes communication, connection, and it accomplishes trust quickly. Why does it do this? I mean, we all need to get trust because someone's not going to buy from us unless they trust us. If they don't know you, they're not going to just buy your product. Something's going to have to happen that you do something or affect them where they go, oh, I can trust that guy. A lot of times that happens by word of mouth and referrals. We can bypass some of that with video. Why is that? Because if I record a video, and like I'm doing with you guys right here, you see me talking, you hear my voice, I'm authentic, I know what I'm talking about. And so you're like, this guy probably knows what he's talking about. I don't know him a lot, but he sounds like he's done this a bit. And you see my eyes, I'm honest about it. I want to help you. So when you do a video about your product or service and you stick this phone, in front of yourself and you look at it and you record a video, and I'm really talking about phones today because most of all these videos can be done with a phone. Before you get really complicated and do high-end video production, these phones really work well at this point. You record a video. I'm going to get to know you as the brand spokesperson and your products by hearing your voice, seeing your eyes, seeing that you know what you're talking about, and that you care about me getting informed about whatever it is you do, the treatment you can give me, the service you can give me. You can help me with my money. Jackie works with people with their money. Well, make me trust you with my money. Do a video that explains what's going to happen with taxes over the next 5 years, or explain to me what a 401k is. Don't take for granted that we all know what a 401k is. Explain it to me in 2 minutes. What's a 401k in 2 minutes or less would be a great title of a video for you to do for the world to know about that, right? And then I'll trust you because I understand what you're talking about. I know you know what you're talking about, and I see you explaining it. That changes from, imagine you did a Facebook post about, some graphic saying 401k and with a book, like a financial ledger kind of thing. And then you just tried to, with text, explain, call me about your 401k. I would pass it. I would go right past it on my feed on my phone. But if you did a video, that's a different story. And don't get overly worried about how you look. We all do. I'm sorry. I know we all care about how we look and do I sound stupid? You gotta fail. You gotta be willing to fail first. You've heard it all over social media. People, these gurus, you gotta fail to get there. Well, that is a true piece of information. Experience will eventually make you good at this. So just be willing to start getting yourself out there and being your brand spokesperson. All right. And this just happens to be this graph I'm showing you here is a client where we implemented video, and you can just see, the number of new clients they started going up as soon as we started doing video. And I'm equating that because we started building trust. They knew what they were about, and the clients started coming in. Okay, so YouTube. This is, of course, the big video channel. Who here has a YouTube channel? Let me see some thumbs up. No. Thumbs down if you don't. No. No. Okay, Tony, I can't see everybody. I'm going to stop sharing just so I can see everybody for a second. All right. Who has a YouTube channel? Okay, good. I like that. No. Good. I'm sure Don's got one for his company. Yep. Tony's got one. Awesome. Okay, SEO Jungle, man, you got to get one. You got to go after that. Yeah. Hassam, I want to talk to you after this probably.
Sure.
Kahumi Kepler's got an awesome YouTube channel because I did it.
I lost you just a second.
That's okay. All right. Oh, there, Charlene Brown. Okay. We didn't get to meet you, but I see your thumbs down. Thank you. And
Yep.
I understand it.
All right.
Lagarius. That's a new, I guess you're new to our group here. You just probably showed up.
No, he's been here before.
Oh,
By the
okay.
way, you guys, if you can turn on your camera so we can see you, that'd be great.
I'm not sharing my screen right now so I can see you guys because I'm just trying to get a feel how everybody's doing on their YouTube channels and so forth. All right. I like it when you can turn your screen on. Michael, are you there with us? Do you have a YouTube channel?
Several.
Several. Okay. I expected so.
It depends on what group you're talking about. In fact, I had my wife on YouTube in 2007. She was viral. She had
Yeah.
2 million hits.
That's fantastic. Well, funny enough that you just said your wife, because I'm going to share an example with everybody. If you don't mind, I'm going to share an example of my wife. So here, I'm going to share back to my screen now. And this just helps to, how do I have so many screens going at the same?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so here you go. You can see this here. So you have a YouTube channel over here, which that happens to be my wife on the Sacramento Mobile Homes. And you can see there 143 subscribers. And here's a pediatric dental office in Utah. This is an awesome dental office in Utah for kids. And they've got 862 views of this pediatric dental office there. So I want to, and I actually didn't check this before doing this webinar with you guys. So I'm going to check something. I am just going to jump over here to YouTube. And I am going to go to Walker Mobile Homes. Okay, so this is my wife's YouTube channel. She renovates. She is like a indoor, she's like a, what do you call the Magnolia? That lady that with her husband, Chip and Joanna Gaines. Okay, so she renovates mobile homes and then sells them. So this is her channel. So that you saw there when I made that slide for you is 183 subscribers. Well, she's got 493 subscribers now. And the views, if I go to the videos, I think that video that I was showing you there was this one. It had 407 views of that video. This video on how to buy a mobile home in Sacramento, 11,000 views. Remodeled, 1.6 thousand views. Here's a mobile home in a suburb called Rockland, 2.1 thousand views. This one, mobile home renovation, 8.4 thousand views. And I guarantee this is not because I'm a good marketing guy for her. She complains about that all the time. I don't do anything for her. All I did was put the YouTube channel together for her, and I help her get the videos up on it when she's got them. But I want to show this to you because she simply educates people on how to decorate and renovate your mobile home or how to buy and sell a mobile home. It's very specific, but she has a great YouTube channel that this alone, without any other promotion, causes people to message her on YouTube. In the comments, she goes, hey, how do I get a hold of you? I want to sell my mobile home. Or, hey, how do I get a hold of you? I want to buy a mobile home. This alone is a sales tool because she simply keeps people educated. And every video on her channel was shot with this iPhone or her version of this iPhone. It was nothing on it was professionally done. Now I'm going to just, one other example is that pediatric dentist. Okay, so this is the pediatric dentist.
Ever worried that you're going to die drilling him? You put on the front for your friends and family. Thanks.
So this is a different. I'm going to just share this with you. This is where we professionally went out and shot this. So here's a different view. We went out there. We professionally shot a video, several sets of videos for this dentist, for his pediatric dentist in Utah. Look at the number of views, 94,000 views of that video. His number of subscribers on his channel was 10 on my slide. Now it's 306. He's a pediatric dentist. I don't even know why anybody would subscribe to this channel, to be honest. Like, you know, but it's just organic growth because he's educating families and moms about teeth for your kids, how to brush them properly, how do you possibly floss your child's teeth, because I know, because I have that problem with my own son, and these kinds of things. So he has a bunch of videos, several of them we shot for him professionally, and then others he has shot himself. I think if you look here, he is like for example, here's the tour video.
Okay, so first.
Okay, so if I go back to my slide, here's this is that video. You might not be able to read that. It says 862 views of the video on my slide, right? Okay, here today, 135,000 views of that video. Okay, so we do not try to get this guy a bunch of subscribers. All we do is we push out these videos on Facebook, in blogs, on his website. I'll show you his website because it is going to make a point of what do you do with videos when you've got them. His website, what you see, this moving footage here, I took from that video. So I took what I'll call, Don, you know what I'm talking about. In Hollywood, they call it B-roll. So me talking is A-roll, even though no one says that. It's interview footage of a person speaking, and then all the camera shots of things, of rooms, people walking around. That's not a face talking at you. Is called B-roll. So we use the B-roll and we use it as the header of the website. Video today, if you have a website and you want to use video at the header of your website, I will tell you it will 10x the engagement with your website. Every website we build at Walker Creative, we put video in the headers of the home pages, because who doesn't want, if they've landed on your website and they're wondering if they should do business with you, if you have a video, I'm immediately going to spend enough time to see this thing play out, which is about 20 seconds. And then I'm going to go, okay, all right, well, I'm a mom who's busy. You're open on Saturdays and weekends. Okay. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to look at the rest of your website. Then I'm going to go, okay, so I'm going to go meet our staff. Oh, here's another video. Put videos on your website. You know, Hassam, the SEO Jungle guys, you know, when you've got videos on your website, what does it do? If I watch them, I'm gonna go, oh, here's something that I'm gonna learn a little more about this practice before I decide to do business with them. I'm gonna click that video, and it's gonna keep me on this. It's gonna keep me on there for another minute, automatically a minute and 9 seconds. I'm gonna sit there and watch this video. Well, the Google algorithm is gonna start calculating, oh, they went from the home page, They went to the About Us page. They stuck on the About Us page, and obviously they must have liked it. They must, because they sat there for over a minute on the About Us page. Well, Google is doing all these millions of calculations in the background saying that this is a great website because people stick around and stick around on it. Why did they do that? Because there's a video there. So you want to use these videos. And then when you get your business going and you create a good website for your business, you want to put videos that introduce me to your products and services on your homepage, the About Us page, services pages. I'll just keep using him as an example. He does lip and tongue tie, which is fixing something in the baby's mouth so they can breastfeed properly. All these testimonials from moms that had problem breastfeeding, and now they don't because their child had this thing fixed in their mouth. Really simple procedure. I never knew what it was until I helped this doctor work on his project. I'm going to now watch these testimonials. If I'm a mom and I'm wondering about this, I'm going to watch all of these testimonials. I'm on the website now another 4 minutes. Fantastic to use videos on your website. All right. Everybody getting this? Good?
Yep.
Good. Thumbs up. All right. All right. Epic Functional Medicine. Another example, you have the YouTube channel here, and then here's a video on their YouTube channel, thousands of views, a functional medicine practice that helps you with nutrition, illness, autoimmune disorders, a client we work with. He wanted to do a YouTube channel where we shot professional videos to introduce his practice. And then he set up a studio in his house where he started doing his own videos. A great combination. If you get to a point where you can invest in some premium video to present your business to the world, that's a fantastic thing to do. And then you start doing individual YouTube videos that you can do on your own to really get into details. I'll just show you an example again with him. Okay, so here's all of his videos. These are all videos he shot on his own after we shot all of his professional videos. Wow. Okay. All when we built his YouTube channel, and all these ones right here at the bottom are videos I shot with him, with my team. Okay. He then was like, you know what? I got to get into video. This was 2 years ago. He said, I got to do this. I realize how important this is. He put a studio in his like living room / kitchen, because it's a lot about food, how to eat right, how to live right. Check this out. From that point forward, these are all the videos he has done on his own in his house. Like you can see, here's like a 30-minute video on on a recipe, I think, but it's in his kitchen. Come on. Actually, and it's pretty terrible because I can't even hear it, but he's just showing you how to do this recipe. 79 views. So everybody loves food shows. So he just went to town and took my advice for whatever it was worth and knew that video is where it was at. He's doing fantastic now. All right. Again, we put the videos on this is his homepage of his website, put video there. This is a dental office in Las Vegas, put video on his homepage of his website. So, you know, just this was during COVID. So that was something, you know, it's really great to take up some current event if it relates to your industry. You don't want to be totally off sideways, because then people will be like, it makes no sense for you to talk to me about that. when it doesn't have anything to do with your business. But if your business has something that it could have a connection with a current event, fantastic to do video on that. In these two circumstances, they were, you go into those businesses. So they did a video about COVID, staying healthy and staying safe. But you could do similar things with video if you can come up with a tie with a current event. All right, so what do we need for this? Before, if you're going to do premium video, there's a bunch of equipment that's going to come out and shoot that. Most of us are not going to do that. What do you need? So you need a phone, right? Everybody's probably got one of those. You need a tripod. I just grabbed this to show you. I have really nice tripods. This one I bought on a trip for, I think, 20 bucks. Okay. Get a tripod, get a ring light. A ring light on Amazon can be bought for 30 bucks, $39.95, something like that. So get yourself a tripod, get yourself a ring light, get yourself a microphone. See if I have my microphones here. I think I just took one somewhere. So this microphone, it's wired. It'll plug in. Your iPhone comes with a little adapter. This microphone is a lapel microphone. It'll go right here, and you buy yourself a lapel microphone. Again, 25 bucks on Amazon. So your video kit that you can create for yourself, based on getting these three components, the tripod, the light, and the microphone, is going to cost you about 100 bucks. Invest in that. Get it so you can stick this phone in front of you and you can start recording videos. If you're going to do, active videos that you're going to be walking around and talking, you can do it vertically, right? Holding it vertically like this. And if you're going to start doing videos for YouTube where you're going to do how-to videos and educate me on how to do something or how something works in your products and services, then you do it horizontally and you shoot that way for YouTube. So get yourself set up. This example you see on my screen at Cobb Orthodontics in South Carolina, we got them set up with these exact items for their kit. They set it up in a corner of the orthodontic office, and they shoot testimonials now on their own. We don't need to go there. Very inexpensive. They record them on their phones, and they can use iMovie to edit them. You can buy it. There's many inexpensive editing softwares. Before you get really complicated, it's not hard to learn, especially with something like iMovie. You really just need to get good enough so you can cut off the front and the back. So before you're getting started, and then at the end when you wrap it up. So you can record testimonials of people using your products. If you have a product or service where someone has gotten better or enjoyed your work, you can record them sharing a testimonial about you and that product or service, and you can put that on your website, put that on your Facebook page, put that on your YouTube channel, share it on Instagram. And you can even do it in this exact setting we have. You could get on a Zoom call with them and record your screen of them sharing how you did with them. If they were a friend or family member or someone who's just gotten your products and services for a long time, and they would have no problem doing it. So testimonials are a huge tool in your video kit. Get people to talk about your stuff and then share that on every platform you can. So everybody going to get their kit, get your items you need. Okay. Let me see some thumbs up out there. I'm going to stop sharing so I can see you guys for a minute. Okay, getting your kit, good.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. All right, good guys. And I shared my YouTube channel link in the comments there. Do subscribe to it, because I try to just, as much as I can do it, share, like, of course, videos, webinars like this on all types of marketing subjects.
Just a moment,
But,
Joe. I cannot log in.
Oh, I'm hearing you. Anyway, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get more tips and tools for your marketing that way. All right.
What's the name of the YouTube channel?
Walker Creative, and it's with a K. So here, Walker Creative, and creative with a K.
Oh,
All right, let's keep going. We're almost there. I know our time is wrapping up, guys.
yeah, it should be in the chat.
Yeah, at the very beginning of the chat, I put a link in there. All right, you guys can see my screen again, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, where it matters, Instagram, YouTube, we've talked about this, LinkedIn, Google, Facebook. This is an example of on LinkedIn. So we created a video that was like a nonprofit kind of video where we went out there and me and a partner shot little videos in small businesses. And it was a support your small business video and posted it on LinkedIn. So you can, and just like I talked about natively posting on Facebook, because you can post everything to YouTube and then from YouTube, share it on Facebook, share it on LinkedIn and that type of thing. That's okay. But what's even better is to upload it straight into Facebook or upload it straight into LinkedIn. And this is just an example on LinkedIn. When you've got a video and it's on your laptop or your computer, open your LinkedIn account, do posts on LinkedIn, and then put videos natively uploaded into LinkedIn like this. And you can get a lot of engagement and support for your project, for your business that way, putting videos on your various social media profiles. What else can you do with your videos? Because this webinar, I really wanted to share with you guys, just as much as I could in the limited time we've got, ways to use video, how to do video, and then how to use it. Other ways you can use it here in emails. So in this example off to the upper right, this is a video I recorded and put right into the email. And this is using a piece of free software where you can record right on your laptop a video where you want to talk to a potential client. It's called Soapbox. Okay, so write this down. Soapbox, and you just Google Soapbox. It's a product of another company of Wistia, wistia.com, W-I-S-T-I-A, wistia.com. And they have a product called Soapbox. And there's a free level, or at least it's been free for a long time. I think it's still free, where you can create an account and it lets you record videos right on your webcam, on your computer, and then dump it into an email just like that. So you can see there, I said, hello, Tristan. And then I don't say anything else. I just put the video right in the email so he can click on it. And I go, hey, Tristan, I just wanted to reconnect with you. I know we talked about a marketing contract where we can do this, this, and this. And I just want to make sure that we answer any questions you've got so we can get started to help your business grow to the next level. When you get a video like that in an email, he's going to watch it. And it's going to be a lot more personal because I'm talking directly with him. So you can put video right in an email. And so there's a couple different products out there that do it. I happen to use Soapbox to do that one. So write that down, and that's a product you can use to put video right into your emails. Another thing you can do is you can put links to YouTube in emails. And this other one at the bottom here, bottom left, I was checking in on another contract project we're going with. And I did a video, 5 powerful marketing tips for your business, right? And if you look at that video on my YouTube channel, you'll notice it's high production. It's in a studio. I've got several cameras, lights, and that's an example of premium level video recording with lots of equipment. But I'm sharing, great for everybody here to check that out because it's 5 really powerful marketing tips you can use right now in 2022. I just recorded it 2 weeks ago. But the point here is I wanted you to see you can drop that link right in an email to a possible client or someone you want to talk to about your products and services. So you can put videos and emails. Put it in your signature. You'll notice here in my signature, I have my logo and stuff, but you can say, visit our website, visit our YouTube channel. So put link in your signature about where you can go to see other videos from you in your email signature. Really great thing to do. And of course, trade shows. If you're going to do a farmer's market, if you're going to go to a trade show of any type where you might have a booth, you can have a screen there. Bring a laptop even. Bring a a monitor and from your laptop, play videos about you talking about your products and services or showing them off. That will get you a dramatically higher number of people that stop at your booth and see what you're talking about on your screen. Humans have this funny thing where they're attracted to screens. I think it's become over the years because of these things. I mean, I just watch my 7-year-old and it's a guaranteed fact. If you put a screen in front of these guys, they are attracted to it. So where you can put a screen in front of live humans that they're going to walk by, use a screen if you can to play video. All right. Okay, so I have probably shared more than 9 ways you can use video. I hope this has been helpful. And a final point here I want to say is that, your digital marketing strategy, have a goal, have a target audience. You're not trying to talk to everybody. Limit it down as tight as you can to who would be the right people to buy your product and service. Is it men? Is it women? Are they over 50? Are they 20-year-olds? Who's perfect for you, your product or service? Who has a pain point you can solve for them? Name that really well, because if you talk to those people constantly on social media, through your emails, on your website, you're going to get conversions because you're talking to the right people. So have a goal, have a target audience, have your channels named that are going to reach them. Where are they on social media? If they're young, they're on TikTok. If they're young, they're on Instagram. If they're older, they're on Facebook and Instagram. Know where they are. If they're business oriented and they're talking about money and finance and this kind of thing, they're going to be on LinkedIn. So know where your target audience are. Track what you're doing as best you can, and then execute. Just go at it. Don't stop talking. You got to communicate like crazy. There's so much noise out there. To be successful with your marketing and to get that attention you want, you got to talk so much more than you probably think. It's not a once a week thing. Put it in your schedule. Like, get a lot of communication out there. Promote. And I'll tell you, recession proof yourself and your business by being different. The way you're going to be different in a recession economy, if we're going to be hitting a recession, is be more active than everybody else. While everybody else gets freaked out and scared and pulls their flippers in and stops promoting, you be the business, you be the person that talks more than everybody else. Because what will happen? Big, huge success stories happen in hard times. Be the success story because you talked more than everybody else and built trust and got people coming to you because you have the right products and services for them. All right. Great, guys. I hope this has helped a lot. Let me stop sharing my screen so I can see all your awesome faces. Did this help?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Absolutely.
Awesome, guys.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I wanted to say, I just realized I forgot to mention, I wanted to say that I'm going to do, if you want to get more into your marketing, and Tony, I think I did mention this to you last night.
Yep.
I'm going to be doing a boot camp, 5 hours of intensive marketing boot camp work. It's going to be virtual just like this, but it's going to be 5 hours long of very intensive looking into your website, sharing a lot more back and forth so we can look at your stuff. Video, SEO, social media. Put this down. It's going to be on Saturday.